somewhere there's this orc alchemist dude. Orc alchemist... Alchemist? Is that what they're called? Yeah, alchemist. Alchemist necromancer. Who I want to, defeat. He's kind of a unique enemy. Oh my god, zombies. What a surprise. Necromancer is summoning zombies. God, every time the game does that. Because all sorts of fancy things are happening, and it lags for a split second, and I'm like, oh shit, I just died. Even though I shouldn't, I have contingency. And cauterize, I still think, oh no, I'm dead. Oh, cauterize just activated there. Speaking of cauterize. Yeah, burning for 30 damage each turn. That's actually not that bad. Let's get some spiders. Coming for you, Corruptor. That killed a whole lot of enemies. There you go. Oh my god, I almost died again. Oh. I was at 33 health there before I healed. If it wasn't for that ring that I got, I would have fucking died there. Wasn't for the ring I got, I would have died there. Let's get Heroism Infusion going and get an extra 1,000 hit points. There we go, kill the target. While only having 1 life left, or less than 1, as the case may be. Oh, that was actually kind of unpleasant. A battle axe. That's two-handed, right? Yeah. It's war axes. That's not a bad battle axe, though. Disarm immunity and armor penetration, and physical damage and physical resistance penetration. That's pretty nice. Just wait for the other dog to spawn. Oh, what did I get? Tap into your golem's energies, life energies to replace your own. Okay, I don't have a golem. Why do I only have 2 dogs now? What? Okay, I thought the game bugged out. And I was only stuck at 2 dogs now to make up for the fact that I once had 4 dogs at one time. But no. Yes, and by that, Necromancer unique there. This is kind of the Necromancer place. And also by the fact that the walls are made out of bones. Which I don't think would be that great of a building material, really. I would imagine wood would be a lot more effective. Or like brick or concrete. Maybe like bone mixed with something else. Oh yeah, I should use more gore to get rid of that effect. Like bone mixed with like cement. Maybe. That. And all of the prides are pretty much the same. Or they're the same basic layout. Generally speaking. The only one that's different is Gorbat? Or one of the G ones. There's 2 G ones. Krushnak, actually. It's the one to the northwest. The one that's full of fighters. And melee dudes, and berserkers, and whatnot. 8 con. That's not bad. I don't think I have an amulet that does 8 con. Do I? No, I do not. Now I do. normal enemies do that use that ability. And you know what? While I have the chance, let me get that last point of thick skin. It's 7 more. That actually gives me 6 con. So it actually gives me math. 24. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's like 111 health or something. 2 con. 2 con. Oh, and that hat of Constitution. There we go. That should be enough. Ooh. 2.4 more resistance. What else did I change? My bow and the amulet. What amulet was I even using? This one, I think. You gotta like how it's, oh wait, no. There's some items that are like, they give you multiple abilities. Like this one gives you like magic and like cunning and con. You can get weird situations where it says that it's an amulet of magic +5, even though it only gives you +4 magic. But that's not this case. Or maybe that's been fixed. I don't know. That was something that happened to me like a year ago. The last time I noticed it was like, huh, that's really weird. That it's a +8 amulet, but it only actually gives me +4 to that stat that it's mentioning. You are not reset. You cannot say that. Just a necromancer. So you're like, oh, yeifications. It's an enemy that I can raise as an undead. I don't know what's up with these shields. They're like only covering either the top or bottom half. Or that's not even, that's like, that looks really, really strange. Not really sure why that's happening. 606 damage just from smacking him with a sword. Oh, what's this? You get some really nice abilities off that. Like, I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned when fighting that Aluin guy, Anduin, whatever. I'm pretty sure you can get shit like second life on it. No, I think that's a sustain. I don't think you can get sustains. But you get something like martyrdom, which is pretty awesome. Make enemies take their own damage with attacks, although enemies tend not to do as much damage as you do. You have to be capable of surviving that attack. But still. Alright, yes, you guys resurrect. I keep forgetting that. Hi guys, one of you is a summoner. Listen, I saw you there. He's a blood mage, but he's a summoner. I want you to use one of your Vim talents so your equilibrium goes through the fucking roof. Goes up to like 500 or something. As it turns out, nature and Vim don't get along, but he's actually not using it. Nope. He's just using his natural talents. This guy's a Mind Slayer, and he's now dead. And they're all dead. 2 great swords. He had sling bullets for some reason. That's a nice ring. I think that's a replacement. Yeah. Yeah. Because I have been really sad about my lack of hit points lately, and that's an improvement. That's just 8 con. And, since I already have thick skin maxed out, I don't really need con anymore. So it's basically all it's good for. Except for certain talents which scale with con, which I do have one. I think. I thought I got something off of... Oh yeah, there's Vitality. Scales with your con. It's gotta have something with to do with the fact that I like lowered the graphic settings. Why these shields look all weird. Oh, there it looks fine. Why they sometimes look weird. Soldier, not really a threat. God, I love Blink Blade. Bone Horror. And it's now a dead horror. So what's my heal mod now? Oh, it's reduced because of just this place? I guess? No, because of the necrotic aura there. 116.6%. Fuck you, Cryomancer. Ooh. Reducing their global speed by 20%. That's not bad. And then get rid of it. Because it could be better. That's really nice against necromancers, because it kills them before they can summon a horde of undead. Well, that's a forge giant, oh my. It's a huge demon. It's also confused. Sinister aura. Oh, that's just the zone-wide effect? Okay. I got Channel Staff. Oh, that's interesting. I got Channel Staff from fucking Morgor. That's actually pretty funny. And also we have Telepathy Demon. So we know that that demon is there. Thunderfall. Okay, no, that's not an add-on weapon. Because I have one of these in my stash, but I couldn't take it out of the stash. Because reasons. That's a really nice weapon. Like, it does the same damage as Morgor. I'll probably end up using that, actually, but I want to see what I can get out of Morgor. Because you can get some nice things. Oh, there's like a Corruptor unique there. He's a Corruptor, but he's got Necromancer talents. I've been disarmed. Holy shit, how about no? Oh, I did not realize there was a skeleton there. What did I get this time? You know, Forgery of Haze is pretty sweet to get out of that. You forge a temporary copy of yourself. Possesses your exact talents and stats. Has 55% life. It does 73% damage. So does that mean I could get a copy of myself? A copy of myself that has its own Warden's Call, so that theoretically at the same time there could be 4 of me attacking a single target. That's pretty awesome, actually. Is that the same icon as Hide in Plain Sight? Hey, me. How's it going? You know, that looks pretty absurd. That actually does look pretty silly. It is an exact copy of me, even has my creatures killed there. You know, as much as I look at, like, boss enemies and go, wow, that's bullshit, look at all their talents. Looking at an exact copy of me, I would not want to fight this. Like, yeah, only 600 hit points, but you just die before you even realize what you're fighting there. Fuck that. I don't want to fight that. That's me. I might actually keep Forgery of Haze. That's pretty good. So we have this object to use it. I mean, it makes sense, but what the fuck are you? Heavy Sentinel. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Like, each one of the prides has, like, a couple of, like, special things that can spawn. This, I guess, is one of them. I've seen something called, like, I think it was called the Zephyr or something spawn here. I haven't seen the Heavy Sentinel, though. Oh, time stop has activated. Okay. Bravely ran away. Open, he resurrected. The Black Maul, a fitting weapon for the champion. It's gotta be two-handed, yep. That's a good weapon. Very good weapon for, is it Doombringers or Demonologists? Yeah, it's Doombringers. Demonologists use shields. Because two-handed assault and corruption brutality. Oh, that seems painful. The target doing 255% weapon damage. Attack cannot miss, ignores all armor and resistances on the target, but you take damage equal to a quarter of the damage dealt, or 3/10 of the damage, or 3/10 of your current HP. Fuck that. Like how I say fuck that and then can proceed to pick the item up. Because even if you don't use the special ability, the bonuses to talents can be pretty nice. Yeah, I think I like Forgery of Haze. I actually do want to see this. Oh, the Forgery of Haze deactivated contingency. Is that like a free action to do that? It says it's standard, not instantaneous, so I don't know. Actually, what I really want to see, while I'm looking at this, is, like, the Forgery of Haze's Warden's Call ability activating. don't see it, though. I actually want to see what mine looks like when it activates. I think it says, like, temporal clone of Linron. Yep, Linron's temporal clone. So, is there, like, Forgery of Haze? Linron's Forgery of Haze is his temporal clone. Oh, that's weird. Oh no, I did actually apparently hit him, even though I thought I hit weight. Interesting. Oh yes. That's awesome. Calls forth a temporal warden from another timeline. Yep, and Forgery of Haze, Linron's temporal clones. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It did 180 damage on a crit. Because my temporal clones do, like 80% damage, and he does 3/4 damage, so it's like 80% of 3/4, which would be like 65, 68, something like that. So not all that much damage, but that is still pretty funny. Stupid bag of mostly water. Well, it's more accurate than saying stupid meat bag, I guess. Huh. And also, I want to look at those arrows. They seem pretty good. Like, they're just normal arrows, but that's a lot of damage. I think I'm using them, just because they're dragon bone. Wait, really? Really? They reduced my crit chance? It shouldn't have. Oh, it's because I crit more often with my sword than I do with my bow. Okay, that's why. That's great that the Forgery of Haze... Forgery of Haze, unfortunately, does not last long enough for him to summon his own dogs. That'd be absurd. That's pretty awesome, though. That's... yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna keep that. Oh no! It's the boss. I don't have my awesome new talent ready. You know, that's... Arrow stitching is really good for stripping an enemy of their bone shield. 9 bone shields and 1 every 3rd turn. Jesus Christ. I don't think so. I think I'd rather fight you. Oh, and hey, he's dead. Black robe, orb of undeath. Rak'Shor's note. Masters are not what they appear, they are human, simply masquerading as orcs in our presence. Might have suspected this. It's difficult to disguise the basic weakness and frailty of a human soul, even with complex spells. Their golds elude me. I love how I can understand the fucking writing of these orcs, who I presumably don't share a language with. I doubt they'd be writing in, you know, common, or whatever the fuck language this character speaks. Like, it's one thing that you could speak with the guys who are in Maj'Eyal. They might, you know, learn the local language so that they can spy on them. But I don't see why this guy would write notes in common rather than Orcish or whatever the fuck you'd want to call the languages. Walls elude me, yet I sense some strange energies in the vicinity of High Peak. Voices of the spirits long departed from this world, some not even from this world at all. This is foolishness compared to my current trials. Gorbat remains as obstinate as ever, the dragon-loving, scale-shining buffoon. He thinks the dragons are special, different, not suitable for my craft. I care not for his prattling. Desire the corpses of dragons, mountains of them. How can his heart not beat a little faster at the prospect of a Draco zombie? The mere thought of it is enough to send delightful shivers down my spine. A Draco zombie. Important news. Remember on, this is High Sun Paladins, Aaron of the Sun, communicating with you by the power of the Anorthel. Why don't I have this power when I'm an Anorthel? I have some urgent information for you. The staff you are looking for has been located. Where? One of our patrols noticed some strange orc movements around the southern part of the continent. The desert of Irwin, I guess? A group of orcs regarding something that looked like the staff you asked about. You should go there to investigate. This might be your only chance. I will! Right now. Except not because you don't actually have a time limit. Once you get there, you have a time limit. But until you get there, there's no time limit. So it's not a big deal. And it's a pretty generous time limit, too. As much as I don't like timed quests in games, it is a generous time limit. 1.8% more crit chance. And I don't know what I want to put points into, so I'm not going to. I mean, I could. I'm level 48. I could beat the shit out of that level. And it is honestly one of the more, like, just because it's so long. Ether Beam hit me for 4 damage. What the fuck? That is so terrible. What is Ether Beam? Why did it hit me for 4 damage? Also damaged the oh, I must have, like, dodged out of the way of the attack. Like, he targeted the area just as I left the area. And that's what the damage is. Okay. And now he's dead. Hell's Streak the Longsword. Fire. It's also a weapon of projection, which is pretty neat. Use it to project a normal melee attack, but as mind damage rather than physical. Which does work for sneak attacks. Like if you're like a rogue or something and you have like sneak attacks while you're cloaked, it does work for those. It's pretty awesome. I don't know why that guy decided to teleport to his death. I mean, I guess he knew that I was going to teleport to him and kill him, so he saved me the effort. Yes, that must be it. What the fuck's a troll doing? Just a troll, just, you know, hanging out. I think I'll do one more Pride and then go to Erwin. Or, yeah, Erwin, that's probably how it's pronounced. Probably. Not really sure. Okay, you pinned me. That just changes the flavor of your death from rather than stabbing to shooting. Nope, can't go through those doors. Doors are evil. Necrotic mass. An ant. These enemies are getting more and more pathetic. By the way, a necrotic abomination is confused and brain-locked and slowed. Where the fuck did you guys come from? Like, really? I don't know. Like, I was already in this area. I thought I had cleared it out, but apparently not. Shield going, get some spiders. Kill those dudes. Oh no, all three. Querus of the Dark Lord. Born by a villain long forgotten, was powered by the blood of thousands of innocents. Decrepit and old, the Dark Lord died in solitude. His dominion crumbled, his subjects gone. Only the Querus remained, dying to taste fresh blood again. Okay, is it any good? Oh, black robe. That's pretty nice. Blindness immunity, spell power. Chance on hit spell. Blood grasp, which heals you, I believe. Does damage to the enemy and heals you for a portion of the damage. Holy fuck. It drains... That's a lot of physical damage, actually, based on physical power. I think I might wear that. I'll clear out the rest of the Pride and then teleport back to the Shirtol Fortress. So that I can drop an item to carry that around. I am a hoarder in games. I don't know why I carry all these items. I'm never going to use most of them, but they're cool. I don't want to get rid of them. Curious to see how that item works. Why can't I teleport? Oh, can I not teleport because I'm encumbered? Really? Son of a bitch. Let's just put on something that increases my strength. I get an amulet that does that? I do not. Oh, I know. I know what increases my strength. The Murder Blade. There we go. It's kind of interesting that I'm so heavy that the teleporter can't get me back to the Shirtol Fortress. I didn't know that. I thought I could recall out while encumbered, but apparently not. I guess what you do then is you recall, and then when the menu pops up to move items from the transmog chest to your inventory, you do it then. Anyway, how does this armor work? Let's drop some items here. Seeing as how I have the Eldritch Pearl, I just don't really need this at all. Okay, is that good? I have enough weight to carry one more item, regardless of what that item is. Okay. And again, I'm way over time. Jesus Christ, I'm getting so into the game I'm not paying attention to what time it is. So we'll head to that Pride, whatever it is, next time.